The frosty air and thick snow was making Sunshine shiver as she curled further into a small crevice. She couldn't wait for New Leaf to come. It was difficult to keep herself warm with her thinner coat, and in moments like this, she missed Acorn so much more. Thinking fondly of her memories with her mate, she looked at their two kits. Sprout was talking to Skip a little ways away, shyly looking over at Olive, and Sparrow. Oh, Sparrow. He had grown quite hateful of the world after his father's death, but... A silver she-cat flicked her tail at Sparrow and mewed a greeting as she passed, and Sunshine couldn't help but tense a bit. The stranger, Frostbloom, though she wasn't much of a stranger anymore, had managed to calm her son's anger towards the world. Sunshine had seen how the two had gotten along and couldn't be more grateful. She didn't know her very well, but Frostbloom seemed like a nice and kind-hearted cat, and Sunshine couldn't have hoped for a better friend to her son. Sunshine! Just the cat I was looking for. Sunshine almost jumped in surprise as Frostbloom greeted her. She had been so lost in her own thoughts, she hadn't noticed the silver she-cat approaching. Can I help? Sunshine dipped her head, wondering if that had sounded a bit too cold, but Frostbloom didn't seem to mind. Oh, well, you see... She trailed off a bit, before shyly starting again. I've been enjoying my time here, and usually I'd be off to new lands by now, but I think I want to stay and help the wildcats. If you'll have me, of course. Oh, that wasn't exactly what she had been expecting to hear. Although, to be honest, she wasn't quite sure what she was expecting. Well, I can't exactly speak for all the wildcats, but I don't mind you staying. It would be an honor to have a cat with your skills here. Despite her agreement, Frostbloom's ears seemed to droop, and she hesitated for a bit. Sorry, did I say something wrong? Sunshine stood, worry crossing her face. Frostbloom shook her head and smiled up at her. No, not at all. Thank you for your support, Sunshine. The silver she-cat dipped her head and walked away. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Sims 3 Warrior Cats challenge, where Frostbloom seems to have gotten a little bit of an ambition to actually join the Wildcats. And we are gonna see how the cats react to that a little bit later in this episode, but for now, we'll just kind of have Sunshine walk around and grumble over what she has just heard. And Frostbloom, I'm not sure if she actually is being nice. I'm not sure if she's gonna like ask anyone else. I think she might be a bit worried for a no. I mean, obviously Sparrow wouldn't mind. Olive probably wouldn't, because she's also a friend. Sunshine was like the least likely, most likely cat. But I mean, Sprout, Shorttail, and Skip definitely wouldn't allow her. So like we have a couple cats that she doesn't really know if they would allow her to stay. Which means she's a little bit worried. But for now, at least, we'll just have them walk around a little bit. It is nighttime, so I am gonna speed up the time a little bit, because everyone seems to be sleeping right now. Yeah, there goes Sparrow and Frostbloom as well. Frostbloom, you can't have hairballs. You cannot get them. Oh, there's Olive. Olive, you're also tired. Go to bed. All of you, go to bed. Sunshine. Sunshine, you're also tired. You need to go to bed, young lady. Oh, she's just watching a bug, that's fine. I can cancel that, no problem. Oh, and there comes Shep again, not sheep. Maybe the cats just call him sheep. Who knows? Maybe they like heard a two-leg call his name once and they're like, sheep? Who would call a dog sheep? That seems odd. Something like that. Although I don't think anyone here, except for, to be fair, Juniper probably understands two legs. At least names. She understands her own name, so. So she probably understands what two legs is a little bit more than most other cats here. Oh yeah, and Skip, for one, is not too kindly towards Frostbloom joining, as you guys can see. He wants to hiss at her, he wants to chase her off, and he wants to aggressively pounce on her. So not fight per se, but, you know, definitely not be very friendly. Oh, Frostbloom, thank goodness it's you. You cannot get fleas. Haha. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here comes Sprout. Sprout is hungry. Wonderful. Well, he's eating. And I do actually have some ideas planned. It's going a little bit slowly right now, but you guys, I have so many ideas. I know exactly. I've now written down like a plan for us to go from what we are now to a proper clan. So I have written that down. So that's fun. And I'm really excited for us to get there. It won't be too long now, although it is a pretty slow burn series here. I'm not too worried about like time and episodes and stuff. We are gonna get there eventually, and you know, hopefully we'll have stories there as well. This time, unlike my other series, I'm actually writing down everything, like every episode and stuff. I'm writing a short summary. So it's pretty easy for me to jump in like after a while, because I actually remember what's happened. Unlike other, oh, actually, Shorttail, you're like injured right now, right? Yeah, no, you can't do any active actions. I'm sorry. But you can sniff and talk to Sprout a little bit. And hold on. Now you can do active actions. Yeah, let's take down. So you're weak. We're gonna get rid of that. Skip, are you the one who's injured? No. Oh, hold on, I have it in my notes. It's Olive and Sprout. Olive, I've actually started writing that down now, so that's wonderful. You have 1 day left of white cough, and then you have a common cold as well. But you will finally be able to hunt again. Oh my gosh. Sprout, you have a common cold, and you actually have a chance of it becoming white cough, but it didn't. And now you are healthy again. Wonderful. And here is Frostbloom. She's just relaxing. So she's a little bit hungry. She wants to scratch as well. Skip is training his skills. He does want to play with Sprout, and Sprout actually is getting a little bit restless, so maybe he wants to go out on a patrol. Olive, you can't yet still. That is so sad. Actually, Sunshine, why not you? Sparrow, he can kind of stay. And Skip, actually, you know what? Sunshine leads it today, I think. Although, to be fair, she might be a bit distracted thinking about like Frostbloom and stuff, but she can still lead a patrol, let's be honest. Let's send. Okay, so they're actually going to the Serpent's Rock, which is a little bit scary, but it is winter, so surely there aren't any snakes now. Skip and Sprout, is that what I said? I think so. So they're gonna go out on a patrol. Maybe like for winter we'll do some sort of like only half hunting or something to make cats more sick. I'm not sure how to do that. It's still, it would still be a minimum of 3, but Sunshine, for example, would only be able to hunt 4 times. Possibly. And Skip as well would only be able to hunt 3 times in that case. they will still, like, because then it still matters that they're high level, because that means they'd hunt, like, succeed more. But maybe that's like a fun winter challenge. Yeah, let me know what you think about that in the comments. To be fair, I might already, it's pretty far pre-recorded, so but that's because I have the energy for all the story and stuff now. But I'm really excited to show you guys all the stories. Okay, let's see. Sprout, he really wants to mark the territory, so let's have him do that. And then he can hunt 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Sunshine, you want to hunt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And Skip, you're hunting. Oh, wonderful. There's a snake. There is a snake. Well, we do have to hunt everything that, well, snakes specifically that are here, because it's serpent rocks. So that's kind of the challenge of this lot. You have to hunt the snakes whenever you see them. But this one is thankfully not venomous, so that's fine. And then you need to hunt 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And that should be that. He does actually want level 8 hunting, but he also really wants to play with another pet. Maybe he wants level 8 hunting. He's really angry at Frostbloom right now, though. I don't know. I don't know about that. Sparrow, what are you doing? You need to talk to someone. Oh, Olive! Olive is intrigued by Sparrow. Sunshine just caught a plasma bug. Now she removes her one chip bag that she had, which like really wasn't a lot. Olive is gonna stalk for prey. Well, you are allowed. I just can't tell you to do it. Frostbloom, let's have you come over here and maybe interact a bit with Sparrow. Maybe she'll tell Sparrow at the very least, although I think... The reason why I think she wouldn't say anything is because she really doesn't want to be in the way of Sparrow. She understands that he like has a lot of anger and stuff right now, and she really doesn't want to be the person who sets him against his cats, I think. So she's really worried that she's not in the Wildcats group right now, I think. And that may or may not come from her fear. I know that says the unknown, but it's more like it's unknown for us. She knows it. It's a very specific fear. She did actually roll the unknown, but with her story, it fits so well that it's just us who don't know it. But, you know, you could call it the unknown, pretty much. And her goal is to improve life for the clan, which means, you know, not the Wildcats. We'll figure it out, you guys. Don't worry. We'll see where Frostbloom is coming from. Although she does only have 21 days left. She has to speed up on that, don't you, Frostbloom? But don't you guys worry. We will actually progress the story a little bit today. And a little short tail. I cannot believe he has survived this long. His age, oh my gosh. He's 52 days old. It's really scary. I think he has quite a while. I think it's like 2 weeks / 2 seasons for the elders that I've chosen. Because he's pretty much like an elder / senior. When we get to the warriors and stuff, they don't necessarily retire when they hit elder age. They're more like experienced seniors pretty much. Let's see, these two, do you not want to interact anymore? I guess not. Frostbloom is actually gonna talk to Olive, who has wanted to talk to her for quite a bit, actually. So let's have her nuzzle. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I don't think Olive minds having Frostbloom. Also, is Frostbloom, like, bigger than you, Olive? She is a little bit. a little bit bigger. Not really. I think it's more her ears that are kind of showing as if, but she probably is bigger. I think Olive is a pretty small cat. I might actually tweak Olive's like body type to be a bit smaller. I don't know. I'm unsure. There are mods that can do that, but I don't know if I trust those not to break the game. To be fair. So, you know, we'll see if I do that at some point. But for now, I think I might actually tweak her body a little bit just to make her look a little bit tinier. Unsure. I think we might just have to imagine her being tiny. Anywho, these two are gonna chase around. Skip, that's fine. And Sunshine, that's fine. But she's caught a plasma bug and a rat, so that doesn't do very much. I wonder if... Actually, we're gonna have her eat this now. I wonder if, I mean, we're kind of playing with Frostbloom knowing all the herbs, right? Which means she actually does know what a plasma bug can be used as. So we might actually start saving those at this point. I think we are. I think she just hasn't... No cat has come to her with a plasma bug yet, I think is more the problem here. Okay, you're... That's great. Sprout is investigating the territory, clearly. Sprout, you're so cute. He's clearly investigating. He's such a cute cat. And he's so tiny! He's so tiny in the snow! Oh, look at you, Sprout. Look at you. Oh. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, he's actually gonna try again. Try one more time. Wonderful. Skip, you're finding just a normal snake, although it doesn't look like... Oh, it will work. Okay. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, I think I might play with, like, they can only hunt half in the future. Shorttail, you're healthy now, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, Sparrow, you were off to the bathroom, but let's actually have you sniff Frostbloom and stuff. And you two can... He really, really wants to be... Like, wants to learn how to fight. So let's have them play chase again. Because... Yeah, I think he just really wants to learn how to fight for his cats and stuff. So let's play a lot of chase. There we go. And here comes Dawn. How wonderful. There we go. But I think I will actually leave this episode here today. And, you know, we might have a certain moment when these cats sort of get back. So I'll see you guys next time. But... you know, you might have a little bit of a story beat coming up. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and bye-bye. She wants to what? Shh. Sunshine looked out into the snow, worried the cats on patrol might hear. Skip was lashing his tail angrily, his fur prickling with frustration. You can't just invite her to the wildcats like that, he hissed. Sunshine looked appalled. I didn't. Friends, let's take a breath and calm down, said a gruff voice. The cats looked over at Shorttail, avoiding any interruptions. Sunshine said she gives her support in letting Frostbloom be one of us. She never made any decision. Besides, it wasn't that long ago we accepted rogues and loners to join us. He glanced meaningfully over at Skip, who gave a grunt in response. The silence drew on a bit, and just as Skip opened his jaws, Olive spoke next to him. I think Frostbloom should stay. She's done a lot for us, and we could use a healer like her to help. It's a good skill to pass on to future generations. Her eyes grew misty. She looked hopefully at the others, but turned her head when she saw the betrayed look on Skip's face. He turned to Shorttail with a glare. So, what do you propose we do? I refuse to let some stranger into our groups with paws open. We don't know her. I say we give her a day or two to leave camp, he said confidently. Who agrees? Uncertain glances went around the cave until Shorttail gave a heavy sigh. He was about to say something when suddenly... How dare you! Everyone turned around to see a very angry sparrow standing in the cave entrance, his fur covered in snow. Skip rolled his eyes. Kit, you're supposed to be hunting with your brother and... her. You're too young for this. Sparrow bristled more at the way he referred to Frostbloom than the older Tom calling him a kit. Sunshine's eyes widened with compassion for her son. Skip, don't be like that. Like what? I'm telling the truth. Suddenly, claws flew at Skip, who dodged just in time. But he wasn't ready for the precision of Sparrow's strike, and was soon overpowered by the younger Tom. Chaos broke out in the cave, as Shorttail yowled to stop. Olive was trying to break the fight by getting in between the two Toms, and Sunshine ran out to yowl for help in case anyone got injured. A screech sounded behind her, but she simply ran faster.